Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm back here at Crown Eurocars in St. Pete, Florida, and guess what? We're here for a very good reason. I have this 2020 Mercedes AMG CLA 45. But before we dive into this hot sports sedan, this luxury sports sedan, let's talk about what's going on here. So AMG, anytime you see that with a Mercedes-Benz product, you know you're gonna get the utmost in power, performance, handling, styling, braking, and every other facet that you could think about when measuring a vehicle. Now, this being the CLA 45, underneath the hood, believe it or not, is the most powerful 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine ever produced worldwide on a regular production vehicle. But that's where it only starts. You're also gonna get all-wheel drive, and then you're also gonna get handling dynamics that's gonna separate it from the rest of the pack. So let's go ahead, let's dive in and find out, is this CLA 45 the ultimate when it comes to a sport sedan, a luxury sports sedan? Right off the bat, the styling really has such a sleek look to it, especially being a 4-door sedan. It almost looks coupe-like at certain angles. Now, starting up at the front end of the business, you can see we're gonna get that LED headlight design from Mercedes-Benz, full daytime running lamps, turn signals, and I like the way they have that multi-beam LED headlight setup. You have some flat black on the interior, just a little smidge of chrome here and there. We work our way down, look at this, pure openness. So this is full functional for the coolers. You can see you have these horizontal gloss black slots, but the rest of it is totally open. And I love the way they kept the exterior of the corner vent color match with the rest of the body. So nice and large, gonna help scoop that air in. And even the way they brought it down to really have almost a built-in low lip splitter that kind of is just gonna give you downforce and get that air in. Now, as we come across that beautiful shaped grille, you have your vertical slots. We have that Mercedes-Benz star, which this particular one is LED lit. So at night, there's a light just like a star on top of a Christmas tree. You have your horizontal slots, which are flat black, and then these nice shiny vertical slots. Of course, we have the AMG badge. This is a true AMG vehicle. Work your way down, full functionality. Look at the way the front fascia kind of extends out, color matched up top. The rest of it is flat black, and then a little bit of gloss black for that low, deep lip splitter to give us that downforce. Now, when we get up onto the hood, look at the way the fascia has a nice curve to it. Goes into the hood, you have that very unique design. They keep it simple, 2 bulges. Everybody likes to have a bulge. This one has 2. Nice subtle height, looks really clean. Classic Mercedes-Benz lines. We come around the bend, guess what we're working with? Forged AMG wheels. So you can see the AMG badge there. You have that machined outside trim piece. It's a 19-inch wheel, 255 on the width, and a nice 35 series sidewall. Lurking behind that flat black wheel, you're gonna have beautiful AMG massive 6-piston calipers. This Mercedes AMG product can stop on a Euro and give everybody change. That's already been proven. They've done it at the Nürburgring many times. Cross-drilled, fully ventilated rotors, and then of course you're gonna get that specially tuned adaptive suspension from AMG, which is gonna make this CLA handle like none other. On the side, no fake vents, you just got a tasteful turbo badge, and that 4MATIC, that's the special talk for Mercedes all-wheel drive system. A little bit of gloss black on that side sill extension. This is functional aero. A little bit of chrome on the door handles, which kind of confuses me on an AMG product, but you know what? There is a little chrome in the headlight design and on the side badges, so I'm gonna let it slide. Gloss black on the mirror caps, slim and trim on the turn signals. You do have a little bit of an oversized sunroof, but I hate, you know me, I'm zonking this back portion. I wish they would black out the whole roof. I just think that would just add to the overall style. I do like the black trim around the windows, both top and bottom. And as we work our way towards the rear, love that nice rounded belt line. Low rake, very steeply raked rear glass into the trunk. And then you're gonna have this beautiful AMG designed rear trunk spoiler. Kicks it up, gives you enough downforce, LED on the lighting. And then of course we have our CLA 43 badge. Check out the rear diffuser, fully functional with quad tip exhaust. So you have 2 tips on each side. It's an oval cut and they're gloss black to match everything in. AMG badging. And if you're wondering, well, what are these 2 nubs here? This is actually required by the Department of Transportation, that 5 mile per hour safety bumper setup on this it would look a lot cleaner without those there. I would agree with you, but boy, oh boy, from one side to the other, there is some definite extra style. But why don't we go ahead, pop the hood, and see that turbocharged engine I told you about. All right, guys, we got the hood popped. You can see the massive hydraulic hood strut. This, underneath the hood, is a true AMG engine, handcrafted by the experts over at AMG. So underneath that cover, you're gonna have that 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine. Look at the size of the turbo. They have it back towards the firewall, massive turbo. Look at the strut tower brace. AMG strut tower brace attaches on both sides, gonna stiffen up the front end. You can see the wires for that adaptive system that, depending on what mode you're in, you can control the compression, the damping, and all the rebound that happens. Now, underneath that plastic, what are we looking at? We're looking at, like I said, that 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine, 382 horsepower, 354 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, and of course is getting power to the ground by all 4 corners through that all-wheel drive system. Now, 0 to 60, 3.9 seconds. Top speed is limited to 155 miles an hour, and the weight of the vehicle is 3,660 pounds. MPGs, 20 in the city, 29 in the highway, but you could clearly see what AMG and Mercedes is bringing. To have that much horsepower out of a production-based 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine is just bonkers. But why don't we go ahead, if you're ready, I'm definitely ready. Let's fire up this CLA and hear what it sounds like. All right, guys, we're in the CLA 45, this beautiful AMG product. I know you're probably saying, well, Joe, it's got some crazy stats there. I really love the look. I've been looking for a sports sedan. How much is this one? MSRP, the way that this one is optioned, is right around $69,000. Let's see what you get for the money. To the door panels. Love the soft touch material up top, the white contrast stitching, that beautiful brushed aluminum finish, heated seats, ventilated seats, of course full electric assist with 3 memory seat settings, and even on the door handle pull, the silver, very, very tasteful. You get down to the door pocket, you could easily put a Chipotle burrito, get extra guac. It does cost extra, but you're worth it, and get a bottle of Coca-Cola to wash it down. Now, when you get to the dash, soft touch, ambient lighting. I love this finish here. The black with the diagonal stripes, the way they did that, just, I don't know, it makes my heart pitter-patter. You got your AMG badge there. Love the soft touch perforated material. And then you're gonna have not only one, but 2 10.3-inch screens. You have your center one for your infotainment, obviously navigation. I'll put it into reverse. You can see we got our 360 camera, trajectory, super clear as to be expected. And then on top of that, you have your different modes. So you could real quick, by actually touching the screen or the plethora of other knobs, you could go through the different modes, and that's gonna adjust how the vehicle behaves. You know we're gonna leave it in Sport Plus mode. Toggle down, you have your start stop button. Love the AC vents, even with the ambient lighting that's deep down inside there. Slim and trim on the AC controls, of course, dual climate, wireless charging. I wish there was a lid, so I am gonna zonk that, but you do have a 12-volt USB-C, 2 cup holders. Here's your trackpad. So if you don't want to touch the screen or use the knobs and switches, you could use your mouse pad, that trackpad system. Very easy to use. Nice palm rest. Love the silver, the ambient lighting. Key fob. Of course, you're going to get an AMG branded key fob. Super slim. Not going to poke yourself in the groin, which is great. And then you have nice soft touch material. Open that up. I would probably say, you know what? If you're buying one of these, you probably love 100 grand candy bars, that is. So you probably stand them up, about 13 of them in there, and 2 USB-Cs to boot. And then seats, one piece. I love the race style back, perforated, ventilated, and heated, nice bolstering. And then you're gonna have also the hamstring extension, which I like. That oversized sunroof is a nice touch. I got plenty of headroom in here, but coming over to this steering wheel, because I'm telling you, if you ever watch Formula One, this is right out of Lewis Hamilton's race car. Coming over and check it out. All right, guys, business time. You have the, of course, AMG aluminum sill plate to let you know that, hey, you went big, you didn't go home. I love the brushed aluminum on the brake pedal, throttle. I just wish they would have done something with the dead pedal here. This carpet's gonna get ripped up, so I am gonna zonk that. But steering wheel wise, like I said, Lewis Hamilton would definitely approve of this steering wheel. Flat bottom, AMG logo. Look at how you have your rotary knob to go through the different modes. You could go into your different settings, your AMG dynamic settings. You could shut off that pesky auto start stop. You got two large silver paddles to go up and down that transmission. It's gonna be super slick. And then of course you have another 10-inch display there that gives you tons of readouts. Really, really great to have the tach, the speedometer, everything else is super clean. Plus you have a head-up display, which is wonderful as well. But overall, very, very impressed with this vehicle. But why don't we go ahead? It's not just about the people up front. I'm sure you're gonna be taking some people for some crazy rides down your favorite twisty roads in this thing. Let's check out the back seat and see how they're gonna enjoy holding on for dear life. All right, guys, backseat time in the CLA 45. I'll be honest, it is a little tight, especially for me being 6 feet tall. Getting in through this door opening, I kind of had to contort my body a little bit. And even though they notched out the headliner, my head is still a little close to it. But overall, the seats are comfy. You can see those one-piece backs. They should just get rid of these cargo nets because they just don't look good. It would be nice to have an actual pocket in here, so I am going to zonk that as usual. Two rear AC vents, which is great, and they mimic the same style as what's up front. And then you're gonna have your two USB-Cs and a Tootsie Roll container here. So you could easily put 10 Tootsie Rolls in there, save them away. And then seats, the angle is nice. I do like the way they mimic the one-piece back, sort of like what they did up front. And of course, we're gonna have an armrest that comes down with your two cup holders. Just don't go super big gulp. Big gulp is all you're gonna be able to suck down back here because this little holder won't be able to hold a super big gulp. But why don't we go ahead, let's check out the trunk and see how much space there is in the CLA 45. All right, guys, time to get into the trunk. It's really simple. You're actually gonna hit right here. Took me a little bit, but you're gonna hit right there. Nice opening. It's not electric assist. That was all done by itself. Little tight on the actual opening, but once you get past that, there is some nice depth. And of course, you could see how you're gonna be able to gain more room by folding those seats down, which would be really easy because what's nice is that you have these handles here that are located perfectly to fold those seats down. But you know what? This car is not about the trunk, but that is pretty cool. Look at that. Hi, my name is CLA 45. But anyways, getting a little bit off target here. If you're ready, I'm definitely ready. Any vehicle with an AMG is all about driving. Let's go take this one for a spin. All right, guys, we left Crown Eurocars. We're in the 2020 CLA 45, that AMG product. Right away, I'm telling you, you know that this vehicle is extra special with the world's highest producing horsepower 2-liter inline 4 turbocharged engine. Just insanity. I love the head-up display. It has the tach, it has a gear indicator, your speed, and also the speed limit if you're really concerned with that information. But the Formula One style steering wheel, I do have it in manual shift mode, and it's in Sport Plus, of course. We're going Sport Plus. We go big on Rady's Rides. But boy, oh boy, already noticing the crackles, the pops, and everything else coming from the back of the vehicle. But here we go, on throttle. Wow. Wow. So smooth. You're not waiting for boost whatsoever. And I'm telling you, the sounds are just great. And every time you hit the next gear, you just feel it just keep propelling you and propelling you. Steering wheel has a great weight to it. And of course, with the massive brakes, I mean, you're looking at 13.8-inch rotors. You're gonna be able to just shed speed very, very quickly. Downshift, same story, super smooth. Love the snap, crackles, and pops. I want some Rice Krispies right about now, but on throttle, wow! The all-wheel drive keeps you planted. Look at this. Wow, this thing gets up to speed quick. Here we go. Yeah. Wow, exiting that turn, it got the power down so nicely. The chassis is so balanced. So balanced. The feedback you're getting, it's like you're dancing with your favorite dance partner, and I love that. I love how she feels at all four corners. The back end comes out just a little bit to let you square it off. They really have done their homework at AMG. All right, guys, we're gonna accelerate from a dead stop here. Hold it down, hold it down. Here we go, yeah! Launch control is awesome in this thing. Wow. Nice smooth downshifts. Yeah! Love this car. Look at this, here we go, here we go. Unbelievable, unbelievable. This thing, for a 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine, I can't even talk. It is exhilarating, absolutely, positively exhilarating of an experience. Look at this. The grip level is ridiculous. I cannot believe how much grip this car is producing. Unbelievable. And what's great is to do launch control, it's so simple. All you do is you hold down the brake, you hold down the throttle, and then you release. Look at this. God. Unbelievable. What a blast. And to think that you could drive this on your everyday commute and just put a smile on your face to where you look like the Joker. That's what kind of smile you're gonna have on your face. But we need to get back to Crown Euro Cars. This thing has been a blast and definitely has lived up to the AMG name. We're gonna wrap this up. I'll see you in a few seconds. All right, guys, it's been another great day here at Crown Euro Cars. Definitely got to thank Nicole, the rest of the crew, getting us not only any CLA, but a CLA 45. That 382 horsepower never felt so good, especially getting to the ground through that 4MATIC system. It really shows that you could have a smaller displacement engine with that large turbo and definitely get some power right from the factory. But if you want to keep seeing sports sedans, especially these luxury sports sedans like this CLA 45, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Ladies Rise family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you in the channel, click the link in the description. Get yourself some Ladies Rise merch. You got to give it to Crown Vic out here. Even though he loves BMW, it's almost like Dracula going to church. So there's a lot of holy water around here, but you know what? Victor is not being affected. Even though he loves BMW, he could be around these Mercedes-Benz products and he's okay. So thank you, Victor, for putting yourself in harm's way. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.